Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is your boy Willie Does Wrestling back at it again with a brand new video. And oh shit, here we go again. The famous meme comes true yet again. Every single few months, it seems like something new is coming out about everyone's favorite fucking idiot, Vince McMahon. This time, Vince McMahon is trending because he has settled charges with the SEC. I guess he's like paying a couple $100 to civil things, and then he is going to pay back. He's going to reimburse WWE over $1 million with purchases that he made with company funds. Obviously, this is regarding the hush money investigation 2 to 3 years ago, which caused him to retire in the first place. And Vince McMahon also posted a statement on Twitter about this, and everyone's thinking, oh, that means Vince settled everything. He paid back everybody. But Janel Grant posted a response where it was like, oh, no, no, no. We're going to talk about all of that and more, as well as give our opinions here today in this video. I am sick and fucking tired of talking about Vince McMahon, but you know it's a big deal whenever the topic of Vince McMahon comes out. So we are on Sports Illustrated, part of The Takedown, where they say this. The headline reads, Janel Grant issues response to Vince McMahon, WWE, and SEC settlement. The team for Janel Grant issued a statement on the settlement that Vince McMahon and the SEC agreed to on Friday, which ended the investigation into improper payments made by McMahon during his time as CEO of WWE. The settlement fined McMahon $400,000 and ordered him to reimburse WWE $1.3 million for violating the Securities and Exchange Act by knowingly circumventing WWE's internal accounting controls, and that he directly or indirectly made or caused to be made false or misleading statements to WWE's auditor. Yeah, so this was like the hush money thing and like using company funds. McMahon responded to the settlement with a statement of his own on Friday, which is today. He says this: the case is closed. Now, usually when you first read that, you think about Janel Grant, because that was the big thing that came out almost a year ago, which caused McMahon to step down from TKO and WWE. So you think, oh shit. The case is closed. Today ends nearly 3 years of investigation by different governmental agencies. There has been a great deal of speculation about what exactly the government was investigating and what the outcome would be. As today's resolution shows, much of that statement was misguided and misleading. In the end, there was never anything more to this than minor accounting errors with regard to some personal payments that I made several years ago while I was CEO of WWE. I'm thrilled that I can now put this all behind me. Notice how vague that statement is. And this is the screenshot of Vince tweeting this. Now, like I said earlier, when you read this, you would think, okay, so everything's done? Because the way that Vince McMahon worded this, you would think, oh, so everything's done. No. And I think there were a few people that actually believed that, oh, the Janel Grant shit was done too. Especially with the final line, I'm thrilled that I can now put all this behind me. Vince McMahon's innocent, guys. Oh, there's a lot of speculation, but it was misguided and misleading. In the end, there was never anything more to this than minor accounting errors with regard to some personal payments. Personal payments. No, don't worry, guys. He used company funds to buy a new car. He got a new house. He needed a mortgage. He paid for his grandchildren's student funds. No. People aren't fucking retarded. So keep that in mind. I'm thrilled that I can now put all this behind me. Janel Grant, who is currently suing Vince McMahon for alleged sexual abuse, misconduct, and human trafficking during her time as an employee of WWE, issued her own statement on the settlement. During his time leading WWE, Vince McMahon acted as if rules did not apply to him, and now we have confirmation that he repeatedly broke the law in order to cover up his horrifying behavior, including human trafficking. The SEC's charges prove that the NDA Vince McMahon coerced Mrs. Grant into signing violates the law, and therefore her case must be heard in court. While prosecutors for the Southern District of New York continue their criminal investigation, we look forward to bringing forward new evidence in our civil case about the sexual exploitation Mrs. Grant endured at WWE by Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis. So they're saying it's not over. It's not over yet. The Janel Grant lawsuit against McMahon is still active. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lawsuit continues between Janel Grant and Vince McMahon. Now, I guess the big investigation from years ago where they were going to look into Vince McMahon's funds, how much money he took out of WWE. I thought there was a lot more money that he took out. I thought there was like $12 million that he paid women in hush money. But this investigation's just like, okay, we're gonna fine you $400,000, and you're going to have to reimburse WWE over $1 million. That's nothing. You got to think, Vince McMahon's guilty. He is. It's been proven that he has taken out company funds to women into sexual harassment. This was before the Janel Grant accusations. This was before Vince stepped down again. And what punishment does he get? A slap on the wrist. We have said this for years, that in the case of Vince McMahon, no matter what the accusations are, and this is an unfortunate reality, no matter what accusations you throw at Vince McMahon, it won't work. I've said for years, if you have a shit ton of money, you could fucking get away with murder. And it is so fucking stupid. So, okay, this big government investigation is over. They're giving Vince a slap on the wrist. $1 million+ is like fucking pocket change to him. So Vince makes a statement. The case is closed. I'm so happy I could put all this behind me. But Janel Grant says, no, motherfucker. You still got me to worry about. So they're continuing the case, which is good to hear. Don't get me wrong. They are intent on bringing Vince McMahon to court. I really hope that case happens soon. And I hope justice can properly be served. But let's be honest here, guys. Do we really expect it to? Do we really expect Vince to see the inside of a jail cell? Do we really expect Vince to have a big fucking punishment for what he did? No. And I get it. We've said it before. There's going to be all these Vince meat riders that are going to be like, WWE wouldn't be as big as it is without Vince McMahon. Without Vince McMahon, there's no wrestling. Innocent until proven guilty. Aren't you in justice studies? Innocent until proven guilty. It's been proven guilty. But, slap on the wrist. Fucking stupid, man. It is absolutely fucking stupid. I don't care if Vince McMahon created wrestling or made it as big as it is today. You still got to be held accountable to your actions. Otherwise, there is no equality whatsoever. I hope Janel Grant kicks his ass in court. I hope so. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my thoughts on the Vince McMahon statement. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? It seems like a very bumpy road. I also saw a report before I made this video. This could be bullshit. This could not. That Vince McMahon has also allegedly purchased a studio and is building a roster. Obviously, this comes after rumors of Vince McMahon apparently wanting to start up his own new wrestling company because WWE and TKO and everyone else says no. You're not coming back, buddy. And because Vince McMahon sold all his stock. I'm not going to touch base on that. I think it's bullshit. I don't think it will happen. I don't think they'll get off the ground, but you never know. Vince is a billionaire. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to do it for me here today before I have a heart attack and I have to go to the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. Be sure to check out the rest of the content that we do here on the channel. We also do Universe Mode. We talk about other wrestling news. We do predictions. We do watch-alongs, everything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace. Oh, and fuck Vince McMahon.